And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Gunsmith. Oh yeah, and orders are just flying out the door. Now that we have lovely camel pants doubled up, this is behaving much better. Lots and lots of pants coming through. Now let's look at the market again. See, this is going up. I kind of want to buy 2,000 more of these before they get too expensive. And let's do another 500. Let's do 1,000 of those before the price gets too outrageous. Is the splitter done? The splitter is done. Let's get the recycling bin out the way. I'm gonna want to turn that off. I'm gonna want to turn research off soon, and just focus on what we're actually making. Let's look at available orders. All right, we have a camel vest on the dock. And let's see. I just want to accept all of the things. Ventus. Except for that one. Torpheus Major. Jerry, you're my man, Jerry, for just wanting some gloves. Thank you very much. A little bit of money. I mean, it's not much. $2 grand. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a nice little bump. And yeah, we just need a bunch of trousers. So let's order by fulfillment time, ascending. So this will tell me this order really needs to get pushed out. So let's do that. Yes, it's a little worse for the wearer, but it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. I got to keep an eye on these plastic fittings because that could be bad. Okay, so we've got gloves, trousers, and backpacks. I think that's time for boots. And we've got the splitter done, so maybe, well, see, that's a bad one to do because boots take plastic fittings, which makes into a boot sole. So it takes 2 fittings to make a sole, unless you changed the recipe. So splitting this for that is not the best idea. So the vest, I think, let's slap a merger down. Let's look at the camel vest. 2 fittings there. Boot is a boot sole, which I know. Okay, so there's really not much else. Gloves, trousers, vest, and backpack and boots. So I guess I'm kind of stuck with this unoptimized system over here because every other one uses 2 plastic fittings. So let's just hit the combat boots for funsies. All right, so we just need 2 dispensers now for this. So I'm gonna do 1. Oh, should we leave a little room? Let's leave a little bit of room for no particular reason. I think I want something like that. And we need another dispenser for plastic. But the dispenser here, we need a cutter. Keep an eye on my money. This is going to be fabric boot, which uses 2 fabric sheet, which is why we have 2 of these. And let's see, we need sewing level 1. Zipping level 1. That's the end of the line for that. Now the dispenser for plastic. This is a little bit more involved because you have a heater and a former, and then the plastic fittings, but then you got to heat it again and you've got to form it again. into the boot sole, which then gets merged and then sewn and then the end of line, and then the end of line. Okay, let's look at orders, see what else we can fulfill here. I really want to get this Jerry one out of the way. It's a very large order for pants, and it's been sitting here a while. Although this one's also been sitting here a while. How are we doing on fabric sheet? We got a little bit of fabric sheet. How are we doing? Let's power this one on again, because of course I forgot completely about it. There we go. But anyway, let's go back to this. We got one more box of trousers. It's nice we're loading them 2 at a time. And there we go. There's my box. That's, yeah, 300 trousers. That's a big order. Oh, it looks like we actually had a box come out while I was not paying attention. Nice. Trousers, 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 gloves, and boots. Okay, we need to get the boots up and running here soon. Okay, so we have the sewer, the zipper, and now they need to be merged. Is there going to be a way to do this with the least bit of headache? So if I put a belt there and there and there, be able to put the merger right there. But that's going to need a longer belt. Now, do I want more boot production? I don't know what I'm going to want. So let's just plan to have maybe something like that. Can I sneak this right back there? Okay, that works. That works there. So that is the boot line right there. So let's set these up. This is a fabric, plastic, fittings, sole, zipping, or sewing, zipping. This is already set up. So one fabric boot, one boot sole. With, you know, the fabric boot, you see sewing level 1, zipping level 1, which is where I've got that going. And then the combat boot has sewing level 1, which is what that is for. So that is the boot machine, or the boot factory. So that's going to be its own little oasis, home away from home. So this is camo, or boot line 1. So we're going to add all of the machines. Okay, boots are ready. Let's go back. I'm going to need some more power. So utilities, power. Yeah, when you walk through this door, you're just gonna get an electric shock. just gonna zap you. Okay, so we're gonna power this one on, which means that goes there. We should get a fabric boot popping out over here. There's the fabric boot going in, getting the sole. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Stop. I forgot that goes there and power on. So now I've got an extra couple boots in my inventory. And you know how much I love that. So let's get a dispenser on the case and output combat boot, power on. And that should, because anytime you hoover something up off the ground, it loses its sewing, zipping, heating, cooling stats. You got to send them through that again. Okay, this, I'm going to power this one off now. And this will go for the next line. Look at that, we've even got some machines over here ready to go. Uh-oh, what happened here? Oh man. We need to send some orders out. Wow, I actually don't. Okay, there's some. I need more racks. Racks. Rack. Yeah, I haven't researched that one yet. There we go. That was close. Orders. Oops. This is off. Why is that off? Maybe it turned off. I don't know. Maybe it turned off for reasons. I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of that. Do we have any more orders that I can fill? I've got so many gloves. So many gloves. Backpacks, I think I might be able to turn the backpacks off. So I'm going to power these off. Just because I don't have any orders for backpacks at the moment. And I've got 500 of them on me. And I've got 1,000 gloves. Holy Moses. There's a good one to get. Where's Jerry? Where are you, Jerry? There you go. Beautiful. 19 grand, that helps. That helps a lot. Ventus, you are good to go. Let's see what else we have here. Torpheus, you, sir. Oh, that is actually a very lucrative order. 34 grand for that. Camo vest is where we're at now. We need a camo vest line. It's the last one. Jerry, you, sir, give me some good orders. And I actually have this. So you go out. You go out. I'm just waiting on some more trousers. Look at that. Our money went from near bankruptcy, and now we're doing pretty good. Let's check. This thing is still spitting out backpacks. Let's look at our market. Oh, good. 2,000 of these. 500 of these. Get us back in business again. Let's do another 1,000. And another like 250. And maybe I really like to jump on these when they're low. That really helps me save a lot of money. Like a lot of money. Doing it like that. Okay. Now anybody, this line is got way more plastic fittings than it needs, and I have so many plastic fittings. We're gonna power this one off, and research wise I am way behind, so let's research. Need to research cooling. I have so much RP ready to go. We need a camo vest line. Oh, is there anything else around? I don't see any other equipment that I can put to use. Okay, cookbook, camo vest. And again, 3 fabric. So I'm gonna put one here, one there. And like one there. I'm gonna need you with the heater there, just to indicate that that is indeed what I'm putting there, and that is all too close, so let's give ourselves a little bit of space here. Let's sort this line out before I get too crazy with the organization. Okay, so cutting, zipping, merging, and then sewing too. Pretty simple. Let's do, again, we want, let's see what the merger says. Camo vest, it wants 2 fittings, so that's an ideal ratio. Let's see if we can really squeeze these as close as possible. Belts. Something like that. I think it looks pretty compact. You know, before I pat myself on the back, let's make sure it actually let's make sure it actually fits. Hey, look at that. That would have been bad. I would have been, no, not boot soles, plastic fittings. There we go. Okay, so these are gonna, ooh. I like to find these problems as soon as I can. So we want sewing, sewing, and then end of line, like so. This is not really a whole lot of space to deal with this, but it is what it is. It would help if that goes the right direction. But I don't think an end of line will fit in here. But I could put one there. So I could put it... It's kind of a wonky setup. That's a little weird. I can just slap it going the other way. There. Now, let's make sure all the things are set up right. Fabric. 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 Fabric vest. Plastic. Fittings. Camo vest. I think it's good. Line control. Add station. This might be one I want to double up, which is what would happen down here. It would basically just be a copy from the merger on back. It would be a copy of that, and then the sewer, that would be where the line merges into itself. So line group 4, this is camo vest line 1. So this, add all of the things. Oh, we need that one on too. Okay, let's get rid of that green thing, and let's make sure that's facing the right way. Thank you very much. I wonder how many people watching the video were like screaming at their monitors. Just be like, oh my god, don't do it again. I try to learn from my mistakes. I do. If I'm not in a rush, things usually work out. But so when I'm trying to really rush things, that I wind up doing bad things to my game. Okay, everybody here is good. I doubt I can power. Ooh, I can power it on. I shall power it on, and now we are making vests. And we've got lots of orders. Let's send you out. That's a pretty good order there. I'm gonna take that order and I'm gonna fill it right away. While I've got the high value monies going on there. Any Jerry based orders? No Jerry based orders. Darn. Let's see. Trousers. Wow, our trousers drained out pretty fast. Let's make sure we don't have any... Okay. We had so many gloves that I was worried that we had an issue. I need like 250 of these, please. I got quite a good amount of fabric, but it could be worse. Where are all? This is, yeah, this was the backpack line. Don't really have many orders for backpacks. This is the doubled trouser line, which is, it does, you know, when you double these things up, it does spit them out pretty fast. I don't get why these are falling off the belt. Alright, vests doing a pretty good job coming in. It could be a little faster, but you know, it is what it is. It's nice for what we've got. I'm sure there are really compact ways. You could probably figure out some way. Oh, see, the merger, because you have two different lines in, that might be a problem. I wonder if you actually have to put them in twice like that, or on either side. I wonder if you can just put one belt in and have both items moving on that one belt. That would be interesting. If anybody's out there has tried that, let me know. I'm curious to know whether or not that works. How many plastic fittings do I have? I've vacuumed up 143 of those things. That's crazy. Okay, let's look at orders. Available orders. Ooh, I haven't actually accepted any orders. Boots. That. Let's see. Let's look at some good value for our money here. Shiny, no. I still don't want to sell really much to him. Torpheus. You know, Major, I'll sell you some gloves. Sure, you can have some gloves. I really don't think some of these should give you the indirect death count. Like, camo gloves. Like, what? Why is that counting towards the thing? That's really weird. Bullets I can see. Because you're making the bullets. The bullets are, you know, causing great pain. I can see that. But gloves? Like, and is everybody just choking each other to death? Like, I don't understand how gloves are really responsible for the atrocities of the world. Okay, market. Oh my goodness, we're out of plastic block already. We are actually making a little money, believe it or not. We're actually a little profitable, as long as we don't run out of something. We're pushing a lot of material through. I wonder how much this first expansion is. How much is this first one? 80,000 is the price tag on that little piece of property right there. Yeah, I'm hoping to get a little bit more money saved up before I jump head first into that. Okay, new orders are available. I'm still waiting on a few items. I might want to shut down my glove line because it's getting a little much. Trousers. No, I don't have any trousers to speak of. Trouser orders, I should say. It's 180, 240. That's for something. I think I have backpacks in here. Yep, I have backpacks. A pretty large order for backpacks, actually. And let's see. Let's do boots. More boots. And this one here. I need to get a little bit of money coming in. I'm going to shut down. Power off. Power off. Power off. I really should have set these up a little differently. So I could turn off the supply, let them drain out, and then turn the whole thing off. Because as it is, it actually would throw a bunch of stuff in my inventory. I would just turn it off cold turkey. Okay. I am probably out of fabric, yeah. So let's do 1,000 fabric. As I'm turning things off, especially turning these off. Really, I had that many fabric gloves in here? Crazy. So I'm going to power this one off. Let's look at research again. I keep forgetting about research. Research. It is an expense. Okay. So far, so good. Getting pretty good at this game. That is a vest. Yes. How are my boots doing? Look at the... Like, what? Okay, so we've got... This would be... backpacks. We have gloves and backpacks turned off at the moment. Oh, look at all those orders. I kind of want to keep gloves on hand for, you know, some of these other orders. We got 1,400 gloves. That's a good amount. I want to do a little bit more rack action here. There we go. Because we're building up a lot of stuff. Building up a lot of stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've yet to see one drop, but every time I come by and look at some of these machines, there's always some on the ground. I think it's actually losing them going into the machine rather than some losing something out of here, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm thinking that's pretty good. We got a little bit of money worth of orders to fulfill here. It's a pretty good amount, you know. I like it. Oh, there's a backpack order. We actually have a backpack order. I need to jumpstart my backpack line here, which is here. So power that on. And let's look at it. Ooh, yes. 4,000 fabric sheet, please. And we're doing 1,000 of these. And let's do another 1,000 of those, and maybe another 1,000. All of the things. I need all of the things coming in. I'm going to power you off for a little while. We've got some plastic fittings to chew through while we wait. But that's going to have to do it for this episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.